Entrepreneurship is no longer an arena reserved solely for men, and in India, a new wave of women entrepreneurs is leading a transformational change. These women have shattered age-old barriers and are not only establishing successful businesses but also reshaping industries and driving social impact on a massive scale. From biotechnology to digital payments, education, beauty, and e-commerce, these trailblazing entrepreneurs have built empires that challenge traditional norms and inspire others to dream big. Today, we're diving into the stories of 5 extraordinary women who turned their ambitions into reality, leaving an indelible mark on society and setting new standards in business. Their journeys are more than just success stories. They are testaments to perseverance, innovation, and the power of believing in oneself. Each section will explore the inspiring life of a woman entrepreneur, followed by a deep dive into one of her most impactful business cases. Welcome to the AI Lib. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw's journey into the world of biotechnology began in 1978 when she founded Biocon Limited with just a small capital and big ambitions. After completing her degree in zoology at Bangalore University, she went on to earn a postgraduate diploma in malting and brewing from Ballarat College in Australia. However, upon returning to India, she quickly encountered the harsh reality that the brewing industry was not open to women, facing numerous rejections from companies that refused to hire a female brewer. This setback, instead of crushing her aspirations, propelled her to pivot towards biotechnology, a field almost unheard of in India at that time. With a rented garage as her first office, Kiran's vision for Biocon was to bring affordable and accessible biopharmaceuticals to the Indian market. The company initially focused on manufacturing industrial enzymes, but under her relentless drive and leadership, it began transitioning towards producing biopharmaceuticals, such as biosimilars and insulin. This shift required significant investments in research and development, regulatory compliance, and a commitment to quality that met international standards. The company achieved early breakthroughs in enzyme production, securing partnerships with global pharmaceutical firms and attracting international investors. Her journey was riddled with challenges, including a lack of venture capital for biotechnology in India and a general skepticism towards the feasibility of a female-led biotech company. However, Kiran's resilience led her to push forward, advocating for policies that supported the biotech sector's growth and developing strategic alliances. Over time, Biocon grew from a small startup into one of India's largest biotech firms, with a global footprint in over 120 countries. Kiran's contributions have not only changed the biotech landscape in India, but also influenced policy changes that benefited the entire industry. She has received numerous awards, including the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, for her pioneering work in biotechnology. Today, she is widely regarded as a visionary leader, having transformed Biocon into a significant player in affordable healthcare while also opening doors for many women in the business world. One of Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw's most transformative projects at Biocon was the development of affordable insulin to tackle the growing diabetes crisis in India. Recognizing that more than 77 million Indians suffer from diabetes, many of whom struggle to afford traditional insulin treatments, Kiran identified an opportunity to make a significant social impact through Biocon's biosimilars program. In the early 2000s, she embarked on a mission to produce recombinant human insulin at a lower cost, making it accessible not just for India, but also for global markets. The initiative began with setting up Asia's largest insulin manufacturing plant, a move that required immense capital investment and technological innovation. Biocon's approach was to develop high-quality biosimilar insulin that met international regulatory standards, which allowed the company to tap into markets in the US, Europe, and other countries. In 2004, Biocon launched its first biosimilar insulin product, disrupting the market dominated by a few multinational pharmaceutical companies. This was followed by the introduction of insulin glargine, which later gained regulatory approvals from both the US FDA and the European Medicines Agency, a first for an Indian biosimilar. Kiran's efforts extended beyond manufacturing. She lobbied for policy changes that would make biosimilars more accessible in emerging markets, advocating for better regulatory frameworks and healthcare policies. Her work resulted in Biocon forming strategic partnerships with global companies to distribute insulin products across various countries, making a significant dent in the global insulin market. Additionally, Biocon launched social programs to provide free insulin to underprivileged diabetes patients, further demonstrating its commitment to affordable healthcare. The Insulin Project became a cornerstone of Biocon's business, contributing substantially to its revenues and global reputation. More importantly, it had a profound social impact, helping millions of patients manage diabetes more affordably. The success of the Insulin Project underscored Kiran's vision of combining business with social good, positioning Biocon as a leader in biosimilars and making Kiran an iconic figure in the field of biotechnology. Upasana Taku's journey into the fintech industry started with a determination to make financial transactions more accessible in a country where cash remained king. After completing her industrial engineering degree from the National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, and later earning an MS in Management Science and Engineering from Stanford University, Upasana chose to return to India to apply her skills in a burgeoning tech landscape. In 2009, alongside her husband Bipin Preet Singh, she co-founded MobiKwik, which began as a mobile recharge and bill payment platform. The early vision for MobiKwik was to address the gaps in the digital payment ecosystem in India and provide an alternative to cash. Upasana recognized the potential for mobile payments to revolutionize the financial system in India, especially for those who lacked access to traditional banking services. The company quickly grew from handling basic bill payments to offering a comprehensive digital wallet service that included peer-to-peer transfers, UPI payments, and even microloans. Her leadership and foresight were pivotal during India's demonetization in 2016, a government initiative that spurred the adoption of digital payments nationwide. MobiKwik seized this opportunity, expanding its user base by providing seamless, cashless solutions for millions of Indians. In addition to driving user growth, Upasana focused on building a solid digital payments infrastructure, which involved partnering with local businesses, merchants, and financial institutions. She championed MobiKwik's user-first approach, ensuring that the platform remained easy to use while continually adding new features. Her efforts didn't stop at scaling the company. She also became a strong advocate for women in technology and entrepreneurship, inspiring a new generation of female entrepreneurs to take on leadership roles in the fintech industry. MobiKwik's most significant impact under Upasana Taku's leadership has been its push towards financial inclusion in India. With a substantial portion of the population still unbanked or underbanked, Upasana saw an opportunity to use MobiKwik's platform to provide financial services to those who were historically excluded from the formal banking sector. One of MobiKwik's standout initiatives is the introduction of MobiKwik Zip, a digital credit line offering small ticket loans with minimal paperwork, targeted at users without formal credit histories. This innovation opened up credit access for millions who previously found it difficult to obtain loans from traditional financial institutions. Moreover, MobiKwik took significant strides in empowering small businesses and merchants by enabling them to accept digital payments. Upasana and her team worked diligently to onboard thousands of small vendors across Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, where digital payment adoption lagged behind. The platform's integration of UPI, Unified Payments Interface, further simplified the payment process, driving adoption even in rural areas. The company's partnerships with local shops and vendors made MobiKwik a household name, as it became not only a payment solution but also a lifeline for businesses during economic downturns, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. MobiKwik's initiatives also extended to financial literacy. The company launched educational campaigns to help people understand the benefits of digital payments, how to use the app effectively, and the importance of maintaining good financial health. This focus on education helped demystify digital finance for millions, leading to a significant increase in MobiKwik's user engagement and trust. The company's success in driving financial inclusion demonstrated that fintech solutions could go beyond just convenience and truly address societal needs, shaping the future of India's financial landscape. Upasana's strategy proved that making digital financial services accessible could have a profound social impact while also being a viable business model. Divya Gokulnath, a co-founder of BYJU'S, embarked on a mission to redefine education in India through technology and innovation. Her journey began as a young educator who was passionate about making learning more accessible and engaging. Divya completed her B.Tech in biotechnology at Bengaluru and initially pursued a career in teaching, which laid the groundwork for her later entrepreneurial success. In 2011, together with her husband, Biju Ravindran. She co-founded BYJU'S with the aim of transforming the educational landscape by moving away from rote memorization and towards a more personalized, concept-driven approach. The platform started as a coaching center for competitive exams, such as the CAT and IEJE, but quickly expanded to cater to K-12 students with engaging video lessons that used animation and storytelling. Divya was instrumental in shaping the content development strategy, ensuring that the lessons were both visually appealing and pedagogically sound. Her belief in concept-based learning led to a curriculum that focused on building a strong foundation in subjects like math and science. Under Divya's guidance, BYJU'S adopted an adaptive learning model, leveraging data analytics to personalize each student's learning path based on their strengths and weaknesses. This approach allowed the company to cater to diverse learning needs, making it an appealing choice for students from different academic backgrounds. When traditional schooling faced major disruptions worldwide, BYJU'S saw a surge in its user base, with millions of new students joining the platform. Divya led efforts to rapidly scale content development and improve the digital experience, ensuring the platform could accommodate the increased demand while maintaining high-quality learning resources. One of BYJU'S most ambitious strategies under Divya Gokulnath's leadership has been its aggressive approach to mergers, acquisitions, and global expansion. Recognizing that the edtech market was rapidly evolving and highly competitive, the company pursued a series of acquisitions to diversify its offerings and expand its reach. These strategic moves began with the acquisition of US-based Osmo, a company specializing in interactive play-based learning for younger children, which broadened BYJU'S portfolio beyond traditional academic subjects. Further acquisitions included coding platform White Hat Jr., test preparation company Akash Educational Services, and Epic, a digital reading platform for children. These acquisitions allowed BYJU'S to cater to a wider age range, from early childhood to professional development, while also expanding into new markets such as the US, Middle East, and Latin America. The company's omni-channel strategy included integrating online and offline learning resources, particularly through Akash, which brought a hybrid approach to test preparation. Divya's vision was central to these expansion efforts. She ensured that the newly acquired companies aligned with BYJU'S mission of making high-quality education accessible to all. Her leadership was also crucial in managing the cultural integration of diverse teams, ensuring that the company maintained a unified brand identity despite its rapid growth. The acquisition significantly increased BYJU'S valuation, making it the world's most valuable edtech company and setting a benchmark for other startups in the sector. Through these efforts, Divya reinforced BYJU'S position as a global leader in personalized learning solutions, impacting millions of students worldwide. Falguni Nayar's journey into entrepreneurship is a testament to the idea that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. After spending 20 years in investment banking with Kotak Mahindra, she took a leap of faith and founded Nykaa at the age of 50. The decision was driven by a recognition of the untapped potential in India's beauty industry. At that time, consumers struggled to access international beauty products, and the local market was dominated by a few brands with limited options. Falguni saw an opportunity to create an inclusive platform that offered a wide range of beauty products, catering to different needs and price points, from premium international brands to affordable local alternatives. With no prior experience in retail or the beauty industry, Falguni's transition wasn't easy. She had to quickly learn the intricacies of running an e-commerce business, including supply chain management, digital marketing, and customer service. However, her background in finance gave her an edge in strategizing Nykaa's growth. Falguni's initial focus was on building a strong digital presence. She invested heavily in content-driven marketing, creating tutorials, beauty blogs, and how-to guides to educate customers and build trust in the brand. This educational approach helped differentiate Nykaa from other platforms, positioning it not just as a retailer, but as a beauty advisor. To further expand the brand's reach, Falguni introduced Nykaa's own line of private label products, which included cosmetics, skincare, and fragrances. This move allowed Nykaa to tap into the fast-growing demand for high-quality yet affordable beauty products tailored specifically to Indian skin tones and preferences. The private label strategy not only contributed to revenue growth, but also helped strengthen Nykaa's brand identity. As Nykaa grew, Falguni remained actively involved in the day-to-day operations, personally overseeing the launch of new product lines and the opening of brick-and-mortar stores. Today, Nykaa is known as a one-stop shop for beauty needs, boasting millions of loyal customers and redefining beauty retail in India. The success of Nykaa's omni-channel strategy is a story of blending digital innovation with traditional retail values. Recognizing that many Indian consumers still preferred in-store shopping, Falguni Nayar led the company to open its first physical store in 2014, just 2 years after its online launch. The goal was to create a seamless shopping experience where customers could interact with products before making purchases, a critical factor for beauty products like makeup and skincare, where texture, color, and fragrance play a significant role. This expansion into offline retail was strategically planned, with stores located in high-traffic areas of major cities and designed to reflect the brand's premium positioning. Falguni didn't just stop at opening stores. She implemented a true omni-channel approach that connected the online and offline experiences. Features such as Click and Collect allowed customers to purchase online and pick up in-store, while in-store kiosks offered access to the full range of products available on Nykaa's website, ensuring a wider selection than a typical retail store could accommodate. Furthermore, Nykaa organized beauty events, workshops, and makeup masterclasses in its stores, attracting beauty enthusiasts and creating a community around the brand. The omni-channel strategy was complemented by Falguni's decision to launch Nykaa's private labels in the physical stores, allowing customers to discover and try out Nykaa-branded products. This approach significantly boosted brand visibility and increased sales of the in-house lines, which had higher profit margins compared to third-party brands. By integrating data from both online and offline channels, Nykaa was able to offer personalized recommendations and targeted promotions, enhancing the shopping experience and driving customer loyalty. Nykaa's efforts culminated in its successful IPO in 2021. The listing was highly anticipated, with the company achieving a valuation of nearly $13 billion on its debut. This made Nykaa not only one of the most successful retail startups in India, but also one of the few profitable e-commerce companies to go public. The IPO was a result of years of strategic growth, careful financial planning, and a business model that proved resilient even in challenging economic times. It wasn't just a milestone for Nykaa. It was a defining moment for the Indian startup ecosystem, showcasing that profitability and growth could indeed go hand in hand. Radhika Ghai Aggarwal's entrepreneurial journey began with a bold vision to democratize e-commerce in India by creating a platform that catered to the masses, especially in smaller cities and towns. Armed with an MBA from Washington University in St. Louis and a background in advertising, Radhika co-founded ShopClues in 2011. At the time, the Indian e-commerce space was primarily dominated by a few big players focusing on metropolitan areas. Radhika saw an untapped opportunity in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, where people were beginning to explore online shopping but had limited access to affordable and quality products. ShopClues set out to become a platform where affordability met variety, catering to the value-conscious Indian consumer. The marketplace offered a wide range of products, from unbranded goods to local handicrafts, all at competitive prices. Radhika's strategy was to replicate the experience of traditional Indian markets, where bargaining and discounts were part of the shopping culture, into the digital world. This approach resonated well with customers who sought affordable products without compromising on quality. Radhika's leadership extended beyond just driving growth. She also focused on empowering small sellers by providing them with tools and support to reach a larger market. The platform introduced seller-centric features such as managed marketplaces and analytics-driven insights to help merchants optimize their sales. Her hands-on approach and innovative strategies helped ShopClues become the first Indian e-commerce company to enter the Unicorn Club in 2015. Despite facing stiff competition from larger players, ShopClues continued to grow by emphasizing its commitment to affordability, variety, and a community-driven marketplace model. One of ShopClues' most significant business strategies under Radhika Ghai Aggarwal's leadership was its focus on empowering small merchants and driving sustainable growth in an otherwise cash-burning e-commerce sector. While many e-commerce companies focused on rapid expansion and acquiring customers at any cost, ShopClues adopted a different approach. The company prioritized profitability by keeping operational costs low and targeting underserved markets where competition was less intense. Radhika's vision was to create a platform that didn't just cater to customers but also empowered small sellers, particularly those from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities who had limited resources to navigate the digital world. ShopClues, Sunday Flea Market, and jaw-dropping deals campaigns mimicked traditional Indian market experiences, attracting bargain hunters and increasing user engagement. This approach helped the platform build a loyal customer base that regularly returned for discounts and deals. The company's focus on affordability also extended to logistics, where it partnered with local delivery services to reduce costs and improve delivery times in remote areas. This model not only lowered operational expenses, but also ensured that ShopClues could sustainably serve a broad demographic. Radhika's commitment to supporting small merchants went beyond providing a selling platform. ShopClues introduced training programs for sellers, helping them optimize their listings and understand digital marketing. The company also developed analytics tools to offer sellers insights into consumer behavior, enabling them to adjust their strategies accordingly. These initiatives empowered thousands of small businesses, driving economic growth in regions often overlooked by larger e-commerce companies. Through a combination of strategic initiatives and a customer-centric approach, ShopClues carved out a niche in the highly competitive e-commerce landscape, setting an example for sustainable business growth in the digital age. So, what do you think? Do these stories reflect a permanent shift towards a more inclusive entrepreneurial landscape? Or do women still face significant challenges in reaching the top? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Check out the videos appearing on your screen right now for more insights and stories from the world of technology. This is the AI Lib. Stay tuned.